Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Amigo Aaron's Friday Night Disaster Stream. Tonight, we've got an interesting disaster lined up. I'm looking around here to make sure nothing's went wrong. I think I got it all situated here. I thought to myself, it's September, and that means Septandy, but it doesn't mean this. Bam! It's the Genesis slash Megadrive. So I decided to put my Tandy stream on hold for another week to get some sweet, sweet action on the Sega Genesis slash Mega Drive. Now, you can see this right here is your classic. I mean, it's dirty. It's the Sega Genesis. I think it's the Mark 1, or whatever they call it. We won't be using this one tonight, though. I'm going to violently throw that. You can see pictured in a little window up in the upper part of the screen is the Genesis. I believe this is the second model, and that's the one we're going to be using tonight. And we're going to be using the EverDrive MD. And of course, just like every week that I can do it, I'm going to be using my trusty Street Fighter joystick. Again, this thing works on your Amiga, your Genesis, anything that has an Atari port, plus it's got a USB port. It's my personal favorite. Now, I'm not just be playing any old Genesis game. That's for suckers. I was thinking to myself, how did the Genesis slash Mega Drive go out? You know, we were just playing on Amigos. We played a game from 1995. And I thought to myself, you know, how good were the games that came out in the last year or so of the Mega Drive slash Genesis? So I thought it might be kind of fun to go and pick some games that came out towards the end of the Genesis life. And so I thought to myself, well, let's get a list here. So I've got myself, I'm at SegaRetro.org, and I've got a list here of games in reverse order as to when they were released. And I thought it might be kind of fun to go through here and just try some of the late release games, which might be kind of fun if I get the buttons right here. Now, I know for certain a lot of these games are sports titles. So I'm not going to play like 20 versions of NBA 98, 97. We're not going to be doing that, but we'll play a couple. But I want to try some of the stuff that we haven't really, at least that I haven't tried. Now, I know a lot of you guys are into the Genesis slash Mega Drive. By the way, henceforth, I'm going to call this the Mega Drive. I know your American fans are going to get on me for that, but I don't care. That's what I always call it that. So, according to my list here, the game released, this would have been it's October of 98. If you can believe that, was Frogger. So I've got a Frogger here. I thought we would try that one to start off. I'm assuming this is some kind of super duper Frogger. Again, this is running on one of the EverDrives with the SD card, the whole 9 yards. Now, we're running on real hardware here. So what does that mean? Well, what it means is, and there it is, 98, is the colors are going to be a little wacky. You know, I'm pulling this right out of the Genesis, so this may not be up to your usual standards, but we'll do the best we can. The official Frogger rules here. This already looks kind of cut rate, if I'm honest. Wow, I was actually expecting not this. So this, if this is the last official release listed on the Genesis, this is quite a surprise. I'll be honest with you. And then I go out, and after all the years of playing Frogger, I get killed my first man. You know, Frogger is the very first game that that's the second arcade game I ever owned. And it was one of the ones that I fixed. Early on. It was one of the first games I actually tangled with that was an arcade game. I always had a soft spot for Frogger. It's a simple game, but it's fun. I know I expostulated on it over and over. But I've always enjoyed it. Man, these things go quick. Okay, I've got it. This is ridiculous. I'm embarrassed at my performance here. Let's at least try to get across the freaking river here. I thought this would be one of the newer, like, 3D style Froggers. Let's get this chick to the house. Okay, there we go. One would wonder why this got a release. If anyone's got an inside scoop on this, or maybe they've seen something or heard something, I would be curious. I don't have any information as to why this would ever have came out on the Genesis / Megadrive, particularly as the last officially released game. Now, of course, the homebrew scene is pretty vibrant on the Genesis. I played a game on ARG a couple years ago called The Demons of Osborg or Osmoth. It was quite. I believe this was the largest Genesis game ever released. It was quite good though. Torborg, maybe that's what it was. It was the Demons of something. And I mean, really, that game coming out, like I think it came out like maybe 3-4 years ago. It's a more suitable last game. Although I hear that there's been plenty more than this. I'm guessing a lot of you folks in the chat, and if you don't mind sounding off, you don't have to if you don't feel like it, but how many of you guys in here in the chat right now, at some point in your, and before you were an old man, that you owned a Genesis / Megadrive? How many grew up with this as your main machine? I'd be interested in hearing that too. If this was the one that you grew up with. I had buddies that this was their machine, but it wasn't mine. So there you go. I'm looking a little slanty here. I don't want to put it slanty. There we go. I did have a video game machine. Brent had one, and it wasn't a Genesis. Brent had a Super Nintendo. Brent was a Nintendo kid. I made a decent comeback here. Yeah, you were that guy, Tex. Soup, you had it all, brother. Good Lord. My folks weren't like what I would call wealthy, you know what I mean? But to be honest with you, I wasn't asking for this stuff either, just because I was a computer guy, so I didn't really give a crap about consoles. By the time consoles came out, I had, a PC, and I'd had an Amiga, stuff like that. Yeah. Nice little tune there. All right, I'll get a couple more across here. I thought I would just die real quick, but I'm doing okay now. It is getting more difficult. I mean, I will say, this Genesis does play a competent game of Frogger. There's no doubt about that. They did a good job matching up the music. I like the fact that they moved the... oh, there it was. They moved everything to the side of the screen. So... oh, wow. So, Buck, you had a Atari, a 5200, and an NES as well. I'm looking over the list here. I knew friends that had one. So that right there, according to SegaRetro.com, that was the last official release. So that was in 1998. And according to them, that was the last game released that year. Or the only game, I should say. So in 98, or in 97, you had a slew of releases. A lot of basketball and football and baseball. We're not going to play more than a couple of those, but I will try the last official basketball game release, just for fun, just to see what it looks like. We'll see if we've got it here. I just put a new set of ROMs on here, and I think I've got everything. I think you know how that goes. So the last officially released basketball game coming out December the 2nd of 97 was NBA Live 98. And here it is, NBA Live 98. And then you hit start, and away you go. I don't know what I've done to my camera here. Oh. I'm so vain that I've got to get myself in the shot at all times. Now I've lost my other doodad. Come on, you donkey thing. This must be a big game because it's taken this one a while to load up. I'll give me a chance to get the Genesis in camera here. Let's see here. There we go. Close enough. So, NBA Live 98. Not the sexiest title. I'll admit that, but by God, we're going to try it anyway. For the sake of completionists, although we're not going to play that many of these sports games. The problem is by the years at the end of the life of the Mega Drive, they were just slapping a new coat of paint on these things and calling them a game. That's what they were doing. Can I get to the game? Christ, no one cares about the credits. Oh, these menus are not the prettiest I've ever seen. So interesting. It's doing everything it can to not just get me to the game. Let's just get in the game. Let's see, I'll be Boston, I guess. The music stinks. Anybody in here a big basketball fan? I am not. I watched basketball in the 80s when the Larry Bird and the Celtics were around, but that was pretty much the end of it. Like, I've dabbled in basketball and hockey. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So I'm in the white. In case you were wondering. This actually doesn't look that bad. Wow. He showed me. Okay, so I've got the pass button down. There's a guy wide open here. The crowd noise is not good. I'm trying to figure out how to shoot. I'll figure it out. That's bad when you can't figure that out. Oh, man, he laid it up. All right. Let's see if we can get a shot off here. We can. So it's the same as the pass button, except you hold it. It's one of the things I respect about TV sports basketball. They managed to give you a complete basketball game with one button. And I always thought they did a good job. No. Oh, I got it back. That's a low percentage shot right there. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, this looks pretty good, Soup. I agree with you on that. I was wondering if we were going to get any audio, you know, like some calls, like an NBA Jam style call. We're getting some oohs and ahs, but we're not getting like our slam bam, you know, something. You can't get any more open than that guy, but my defense isn't that good, in case you were wondering. Oh! Wow. Oh, we'll give him that. That guy came in like a house. Came in and just crushed that one. That's a low percentage shot. I think I fouled. I'd like to at least stop him once. That's all I'm asking. Oh! And my team stinks. They can't make a shot. They can't block a shot. Oh, this is actually pretty good. This is not bad. Oh, I see. I just learned something. Oh! He bricked it. I can't believe it. I finally stopped one. No! I ran out of bounds. I thought I ran out of bounds. This isn't bad, but I'm bad at the game. Let's move on. So that was NBA Live. Now, according to my list, in November they released NHL 98 and NFL 98, which are going to skip. And Madden football, back when Madden had competition, which we're also going to skip. I want to get down to this next one. This has even got the price here. Whoops, I didn't mean to start the game over. The next one on my list, according to Sega Retro, was released in September 16th of 97. So we're almost to the anniversary of the release of this game, which was the Lost World Jurassic Park. The Lost World Jurassic Park, if anybody's played that one. I maybe have played. I can't remember. They've released so many of these Jurassic Park games. So we'll see if we've got it here. I assume it would be under T. Let's find out. Let's see here. The Lost World, so it must be under L. Fair enough. Let's have a look here. Lost. I may not have it here. Maybe it's under Jurassic Park. We'll try that. Here we go. Jurassic Park. So these say that says 93. So I'm not sure any of these are actually the one that's being specified here, the Lost World. But while we're here, oh, you did see it under L, bum? Bum, finally, when you strike up, you actually get it, Joe. Thank you, boys. Dummy here didn't see it. I spelled lost with a 6. Where is it? I don't. Lost Vikings, Lost. Oh, duh. Excellent work. Excellent work. 20 people that aren't me. This is why I have to stream when I play games, because I'm too dumb to just play it on my own. Nice job. This is probably a pretty big one. I'm going to put my Genesis on another book here. Let's see here. By the way, if you see the little tags on the front of the Genesis there, I should have taken those off. But that's actually got, this ticket here says working, and this ticket here tells me what I paid for this Genesis when I bought it, and I paid $20 US when I bought this a couple years ago. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Oh no, there's plenty of disasting to go, Josh. Good to see you, man. We were playing the last gasps of the Sega Genesis / Megadrive. These are the games that released at the end of its lifespan. And this is Jurassic Park, the Lost World Jurassic Park. This looks pretty cool. Look at that ocean. Yeah, that's what I should call it. Look at that. How pretty. This should be the game. Fly the copter around. You know, coming from an Amiga background, I've seen a few times where they've had these awesome intros and then the game's crap. So we'll see if that happens here. But the opening was cool. Let's take a look at these options. One player, co-op, yeah, good enough. Let's get into it. All right. Looks like I got a gun of some sort. Looks like you didn't do that much. Open communicator. One of these. Find a mobile lab. What are the obstacles? What if it's a map? Area scanner. Wow, that doesn't help a bit. I guess you just wander around like an idiot. Oh, this looks a lot like the Jurassic Park game me and Brent played on the Amiga. And that game was not good. funny that that dinosaur was actually pushing that map. That dinosaur just shot. Oh, please let me get in this car. Car, get in car. Yes. Oh, what are you doing? Get back in there. You tell me that dinosaur, we can't run that sucker over? Okay, this you could not do in the Amiga version. I can tell you that right now. Oh, we did run him over. This car is harder to drive than the Halo cars. Why would they make this so hard to drive? It's already hard enough to get through the jungle. Okay, hold on a second here. I gotta figure this out. Okay, that swings it that way. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so stupid. So, it goes whichever way your joystick is pointing. Well, it's hard to explain. But it's also hard to drive. Okay, this is not good. By the way, according to my page here, this retailed for $49.99 US bucks. That's what, this is the kind of driving you get for that money. Get me out of this car. Now I want to get out of the car. This is, I mean, who thought this was a good way to drive? This is horrible. I am not that dumb. No, it's hard to explain because I don't know yet. Forward and backward. Maybe I damaged the car when I hit that dinosaur. If I knew, I mean, I can drive a tank in combat. Yeah, I'm done with the car now. I hope those things aren't an important part of the game, or I'm boned. See what's over here. What do these barrels have in them? Oh, they got crap in them. What happened? Yeah, good. That's a good call there. I forgot about that. Well, looks like a confusing mess, sir. That could be the way out right there. So let's try that. There's also a red dot. I guess the red dot's me. All right, let's try going this way and seeing if that actually gets me out of here. Darth Vader helmet. Everything in this game's deadly. So oh, who's this? Oh, it's a checkpoint. I thought there was somebody standing there. I think I was supposed to go north back here. Leave me alone. And once they're on you, they're on you. Oh crap! I guess that's the only way I could go. I guess we're not supposed to go north. Double check. Yeah, that card must have unlocked the whole map. Ow, what the heck? Landmines? Do I need to ask? The people that... It's hard to believe the people that are in the nature and stuff built this place. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that good, Soup. I got a bad feeling about this one. Have they made any good Jurassic Park games that aren't like on-rail shooters? I played some in the arcade that are pretty fun, but... Better have another look at that map. I like that you can call in air support. I would just do that the whole time. Why would... See, okay, so I can't leave up there. It's pretty fun in the arcade, though. Maybe I've got to leave down there. It looks like there might be an exit. So back through the minefield. Yep. Oh, a minefield. I'm gonna pay real good attention here. Oh! I don't know what those are, but... I can't go that way. These games where you can get confused and lost, they're not my favorites. It doesn't take much either. I guess it's a med kit, but I'm already full. So I can't pick it up. No. It's good to know that the enemy can get caught on the terrain. Oh my god! I guess he's not on my team. I mean, why would humans shoot at me? My god. Well, I'm going to veto this one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like it. That was the Lost World Jurassic Park. As far as I'm concerned, that sucker could stay lost. You know what I mean? So, next on the docket, we're going to try this one. It's probably the last sports game we try, but it's here. It's released in July of '97. This one is called World Series Baseball. World Series Baseball 98. So, we'll give this one a whirl just to play an inning here and see if it's any good. World Series Baseball 98. Here we go. I don't know how many people are into baseball. Baseball season's in full swing here in the States, if that's your bag. You know what irritates me about these Genesises, though? So I've got the Genesis 1. I got the Genesis 2. I've actually got a what's the other thing I've got here? Oh, I've got a Master System 2 as well. But anyway, the Genesis 1 and 2, they're not compatible with the power supplies, and they're also not compatible with the cables. Like, there's no compatibility between the two. And so to use them, I've got to go dig up the cables specifically for the one that I need, which is irritating. Okay, here we go. Super fun. Are you kidding me? Oh, look at that. Okay, this one has digitized sound anyway. It's got the MLB license. Photorealistic blah. What is this crap? Let's see. Exhibition. Okay. I'm assuming that's who was in the... Let's see. No, we don't want that. We want A. So we're going to pick... I'm going to pick my local team here. Cincinnati Reds. And we'll take on... it's funny how many of these teams have changed gimmicks or don't exist or moved. We'll take on our other local team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And start to begin. Here we go. Looks like we're playing in Pittsburgh. I know we're playing in Cincinnati. I don't know what we're waiting for here. I see. Now that's bizarre. So, see that guy running? That's me. And I get to go play for the team I want. That is the strangest. That's a strange one. So, we're going to play for the Reds.
For the Reds, the center fielder, number 21.
Okay. Well, it's got some digitized speech. So, I'm batting here. I just looks like I bunted. It's a pretty good bunt, but that's not what I wanted to do.
Now batting for the Reds, the shortstop, number
That's pretty
11.
good. So you click to get ready. Wow. Okay.
Foul ball.
Oh, foul ball. This is not bad if you like this view. This is tough when you're fielding. He's out.
Next up, for the red, the right fielder.
Also, the announcer has got like he sounds like the bass singer for like the Statler Brothers or the Oak Ridge Boys. Elvira, like that guy. Oh, I like how it's time. It's showing the pitch speed. That was sort of a novel thing back in those days. There's one. My God, look at the shadow of the ball. Look at the shadow. That was comically huge. Holy cow.
Next up, for the Pirates, the second.
I guess I'll try pitching a couple here.
Number
So
5.
here's how you aim. And you got fastball, curve. We'll do a fastball low right here. There we go. My fastball stinks. Enrico Palazzo. I love that movie so much. I'm trying to see if I can affect the ball after I throw it. It doesn't look like I can. That's correct, Soup. I knew what you were talking about. No, throw it. Ah. Okay, the controls are a little weird, but I'll get it. Let me try again here.
For the Pirates,
I wish it wouldn't go back to the scoreboard every time. That's sort of irritating.
46.
It's a routine grounder.
I got one.
Next
Yeah.
up, for the Pirates, the left fielder, number 28.
Yeah, your dad did good by you because me and my dad watched this when they originally aired, and we just were sitting there stunned. It was the funniest thing we've ever seen in our whole lives. Look at that. Tell taking something off the pitch. 53 miles an hour. I'm going to throw the slowest conceivable fastball. I guess he's out. One more batter.
Now batting, for the Pirates, the first team, number 30.
So I'm going to throw the curve. Whoa! Let's see how fast my fastest fastball straight down the middle can go.
He drops it to the infield.
I like how my guy accidentally falls down. Oh, all right, enough of that. That was World Series Baseball 98. Now, this next one should be more of a crowd pleaser. Theoretically. So, released in, let's see here, April 24th of 97. And I don't know what this is. I think I might know what it is, but I don't know exactly what it is. But what it's called on here is Sonic Classics. Sonic Classics. Let's see if I've got that. Sonic World, Sonic. I think that's this. Sonic Classics. Yeah, this is this one. Let's see what it is. I'm assuming this is like Sonic 1, 2, and 3 or something. I don't know how many they can put on one cart. You know, they've got new versions of this card out of the Everdrive, and they're super duper fast. But I've never felt inclined to get one. I've always been pretty happy with the. I don't mind. I'm a patient man. I mean, I'll grant you, maybe during streaming it might get a little low, but it does kind of tell you how big the game is. Look at that, Panza Kickboxing for the Genesis. I'm gonna try that too. Yeah, I know. Well, mistakes were made with the old Saturn, as we know. So let's see what this is. So okay, so this is Sonic 1 and 2 and Dr. Robotnik. I never liked Dr. Robotnik, if I'm honest. Let's Let's have a game of Sonic 1 here. Just a real quickie. I figured that's what this was. So at this point in the Genesis lifespan, Sega's milking this thing for all it can. It is impressive. They can put all those games on one cartridge. I mean, Bean Machine's not that impressive, but this might be a little different for you folks that are in Europe. I don't know how. Whoa. That's a good start. I'm wondering if this is a power release, because this, even by my standards of Sonicness, this seems a touch slow. You can see how good I am at Sonic, by the way, in case you were wondering. If there are any doubts. I hate going down through the spikes. This is just what Boat was saying earlier about Sonic. It's like, yeah, you make this fast character and then do everything they can to make you not go fast. Here we go. Right on the spikes. Oh, man, it's nothing worse than entering those things slow. Come on. Here we go. Give me the speed, brother. There it is. Yeah, that's more like it. I haven't noticed, Josh, I have to be honest with you. It seemed like it was okay. I'll try one more here. The old Sonic. Anybody have I mean, I don't think I've ever met anyone that preferred Sonic to Mario. I'm sure there's somebody out there that does. Anybody in the chat room, or is Sonic your jam here more than Mario was? We don't have to pick sides. You hate them both. Hey, Mario, huh? So I can get on this stupid thing. Always hated this. I hated getting stuck here. They need a plungy thing over here. Oh, God. Yeah. Ah. You know, listen to how that picked up right there. That's how strange. Again, I want to emphasize this is running on original hardware. So maybe I've been playing on some emulation so long that I've forgotten what it was like to play this stuff on original hardware. Ah! There it is. Okay, I had enough of that. That is the Sonic Classics. Yeah, I'm going to go with you, Soup, on that. So the next one here, everybody, this one was released in November 21st, 1996 at a big price tag of $60 American, $59.99. I remember playing this and thinking to myself, this stinks, but it sort of grew on me after a while. So I'm a big fan of the arcade version of this. And that is Virtua Fighter 2. Virtua Fighter 2. I love this game in the arcade. I mean, I was a big fan, and I remember thinking to myself, "Wow, Virtua Fighter 2 for the Megadrive. This is a pretty advanced game for the Megadrive." Well, it was, and it is too advanced, in fact. And so what they did was they made some subtle changes in this one. And so if you haven't seen this one before, prepare to be astounded and amazed. This is also a pretty big one. I remember when I first saw Virtua Fighter 1 in my local arcade, I was really impressed because it predated Tekken. You know, and it was really the first fighter I'd seen of that type. I was just like, man, that's really good. But it was kind of logy, you know. But I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Lots of cool pro wrestling type stuff in it. I was a big fighting game guy. And then Tekken came out, and I thought, man, Tekken really upped the game here. I don't know what Sega's going to do. And then this came out, and I was like, okay, the ball's in your court, Tekken. Ultimately, Tekken passed them by, but still, I thought this was a really good game. Now, that was the arcade version. This is the Genesis version. Don't believe the hype. So we're going to go with arcade mode here. Now, it's got your characters. You know, my favorite character from Virtua Fighter. This is Virtua Fighter. What, did I pick 1? I thought this said 2. This is Virtua Fighter 1. Am I nuts? Did I not pick 2? Well, while we're here, we'll have a game of it. No, this is 2. Gosh, I thought they had... Yeah, so anyway, this is Virtua Fighter. They made it a 2D game. Buttons are the same. I mean, it looks like, I don't know, a bunch of butts. And especially if you've played the other one for so long. But, I mean, the moves are there. I mean, see, I'm doing the moves from the arcade version. You know. But, I mean, if you are used to the 3D, this is a real letdown. Yeah, so Virtua Fighter... what confused me is the Virtua Fighter characters aren't in this. The Virtua Fighter 2 guys... maybe I missed them. I'll look again. It is neat, though. I mean, the moves are here. So if you're good at Virtua Fighter 1, but it is odd to bring something that was in 3D back to 2D. But presumably they had no way. There was no way they were going to get a 3D version of this. Oh, yeah, Tekken 2 is great. They even bring and there's a certain, I guess I don't want to call it a pseudo 3D, but they tried to sort of, I don't know if it trick you is the best word, but in some ways they improved your jumping. I mean, jumping's a little bit less moon-like, you know. Yeah. Come on, baby. He's got a cool move. I can remember how to do it. Where he does like, would you stop? He can do like he does like a monkey flip. There it is. And if you're quick enough, you can hit him on the way down. Which I always love that. Ugh. I'm going to reset this. I want to look at the character selection screen here again and see if I'm insane. Let me have a look here. Virtua Fighter 2 arcade mode. Huh. So they've got, it's Virtua Fighter 2 with none of the Virtua Fighter 2 characters. Because I like the drunken master guy, and he's not in here. That is bizarre. I guess I never paid attention to that. Yeah. That's right, Soup. And they've delicately changed some of the moves. Let's see if I can do his throw. Yeah. Oh. How bizarre. I don't know. That's a good question, Mitz. I'm not sure about that. The game does need Super Oprah. You got that right. I hope Super Oprah's booked on the November show. It's funny. We're talking about the local wrestling shows that we cover. Super Oprah, it gets booked everywhere around here. Like, he's a real popular character. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Soup. It's pretty dodgy. I mean, if you compare this to like a Street Fighter or something, I mean, yeah, it controls like Virtua Fighter, but I mean, it doesn't look how choppy it is. Look at the character animations. I mean, look at that. How many frames of animation is jump? I'll tell you how many. 0 frames. That's how many. You notice that when he jumps, like the ninja sometimes does a headbutt on you when you're down. He didn't do any of those here. You know. It's just, I mean, so yeah, I would call this a weak effort, in my opinion. That's by the way, I want to stress, $60 game right there. Do you think that's a $60 game? I don't think so. So, you know, I said I wasn't going to do any sports games, but I'm going to do this one just specifically because the audience we've got here might get a kick out of it. So, released in November 20th of 96. For all you fans of soccer/football, we've got everyone's favorite, FIFA 97 Gold. It's not just FIFA, it's FIFA Gold. Let's make sure I've got it here before I bill it too much. FIFA 97. Is there another one that no? So this one, I guess, it's just straight up gold. So let's give that one a whirl. FIFA 97. Anyone remember anything about FIFA 1997? I know I don't. Oh man, I can't wait to try this next batch. We're coming in some real winners here. Now we're moving into the realm of where the later stuff isn't garbage. I think we can all agree that most of the stuff we've played so far wasn't that good. They were just shoveling crap out the door here at the end. So we're gonna see what we have in store for us as we entered 96, where this thing was still viable. Thank God. FIFA 1977. It's a sports tradition to never let you get where you want to go quickly. It is gold. Gold. Okay, let's do, I don't know anything about this stuff, so we're just going to go friendly. Somebody shout out a couple team names here. Oh, I guess we don't have to pick. Looks like I'm playing as England. Okay, so this is running the same sort of engine that the basketball game was. That kind of weird. Am I doing well? I'm not, am I? Where am I? Hey, I headed that one. There we go. I'm trying to get the buttons down here. The crowds in these, like, they didn't put any effort at all into making the crowd sound like even remotely realistic. Like, what is the crowd doing there? It sounds like it's like a car starting, basically, of a crowd. Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't much of a choice on my part, Josh. I tried to line up something to make it go to HDMI, and it just didn't happen. Oh. Well, fair enough, Soup. This doesn't seem gold to me. At best, I'd call this bronze. I'm going to score a goal real quick, and then we'll move on. I want to shoot for the goal. How about that? I think I did. I think I shot one there. I think I prefer speedball or sensible soccer. I like how they have the throw-in cam there. Man, I know it's not me, so Britain must have stunk this year. That's my guess. Look at that kick from the goalie. Put that thing in the 5th row. Sensible speedball. That would be good. Oh. Kill. No. I just want to play the other side of the field for a minute. Oh, that was fun. Like, what is happening now? Is that a cheer? It sounds like somebody's pounding a nail in with one of the other fans' heads. Yeah, thank you for that as well. Okay, I've had enough of this. This is FIFA Gold, allegedly. I'm not feeling it, my friends. Now we're moving into something that you know this is going to be, speaking of gold, released November 12th of 96. A movie, a character that's, I guess, is as popular now as he ever was from the fables long ago. Clearly a license they had to pay top dollar for. It's Pinocchio, everybody. It's Pinocchio. The old Pinocchio. I can't imagine what happens in this. It's got to be some sort of, you know, platforming, some kind of gimmick. All right. FIFA page. Yeah. Oh, wait, come on. You're killing it already, Josh? Haven't seen it yet. This thing could be better than 10 Super Bowls. I really am hoping to find some stuff here that's not garbage. I'm looking at what we've got coming up, and I've actually played a few of these, so I see some stuff ahead. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, folks. Although this may not be the light. Okay, here we go. Beautiful, nice and purple. This one's playing havoc with my colors here. Pinocchio, beautiful. Let's just start. Are you kidding me? SCART cable? No, I don't got a SCART cable. Ironically, if I did, we'd be in business. I didn't think about that. Jiminy Cricket, yada yada. Uh-huh. Is this canon? PF school. Right. I knew it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Look, there's the evil wolf guy. This looks nice. I think this looks pretty good. Look how happy Pinocchio is. What if I can get up there to get that food? Whoa, God, that guy's got a freaking hammer. I don't know what that did. Okay, we can't go that way. Oh, look at that. 3D. I like the difficulty level of this so far. Whoa! Okay. I feel like I didn't make the most out of that. I guess those are like jerk kids. There they are. I wonder if I can do anything to them. No. So basically, I'm everyone's punching bag. Let's go this way. Oh man. What the heck? Okay. Oh, he's got freaking Prince of Persia powers. I didn't see that coming. The music in this is pretty good too, I must say. Hey, Frank. Look at that. Oh. So I guess I'm getting tied up in the sign. Anybody here seen the animated Pinocchio in the past, say, 20 years? Oh. Not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, I guess I'm just going rooftop to rooftop here. That's some cheesy synthesizer there. Yep, yeah, Pinocchio parkour, exactly. Let's see if I can leave here. Oh my God! Duck attack! Those guys suck. I guess I'm going back the way I came. Stupid ducks. Wait a minute. What is that? I can't get down there. I don't know. There's a sign. Let's see if I can... I like the running. That's cool. Look at the seagull. That's nice. I like that. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh. Well, let's get down. I mean, I liked the music at first, but now it sounds kind of dopey as I listen to Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. I'm getting burnt out here. Should the first level be this confusing? Like, why can't I go down there? Oh, there's a wall there. Oh, no! I mean, I suppose if someone had the time to invest in this game, there could be something here. It doesn't. I mean, Disney has a habit of, making some decent games. Although you will recall that me and Boat went to war over the Lion. What's that stupid name movie called? You know the one. Let's see if I have any offensive attacks at all. No, no, no. No. I can do nothing. Lion King. Thank you. I'm an idiot. If you can't remember Lion King, how could you possibly beat level 1 of this game? The answer is you can't. Alright, so that was Pinocchio. I'm not going to pan that. That was not the worst. That wasn't the worst. I mean, that had some potential. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a gem. I don't know if I'd go that far, but there could be a hidden gem covered in mud and dirt beneath that game. So the next one we're going to try, released November 9th of 96. This one retailed for $59. I vaguely recall playing this one at some point. I don't recall it being one of the more popular titles in the gimmick. It's the Sonic 3D Blast. Sonic 3D Blast. Well, I mean, a lot of them have been $60 that have not been gems. But I mean, this is a Sonic game. You know it's gold. Sonic 3D Blast. We're going to blast crap in 3D. I don't know how many people were here when I was, while we're waiting here. We're here earlier tonight when I did Amigos, but our good buddy Buck Owens sent me some awesome stuff here. I'll bend over and pick it up here. Check this crap out, everybody. If you missed it earlier, while we're waiting for this thing to load. First of all, Neo Geo, the encyclopedia. Look at that. Full color. Look at that. You know that's gold. That'll be a lot of fun to look through. And then he also sent over the arcade game, video game encyclopedia, 1977, 1979. Look at this big, hefty, meaty tome. Look at all that in there. And then lastly, but certainly not least, the arcade video game encyclopedia, 1970 to 76. I cannot wait to look through this. That should be a lot of fun right there. So, I will report back. Thank you, Buck. All right. Let's get back into it here. Oh, man. Maybe I don't remember this. Okay. Was there a version of this on, like, the, I can't remember where I would have played this. Okay, enough of this. We don't care any about the backstory. Okay, this is already odd. Was there a version of this on the handheld system? Am I nuts? It might be. This is definitely unusual. It's like if Sonic the Hedgehog had appeared on the ZX Spectrum. Like this is sort of reminds me of. Why am I just a ball? Like, what's happening to me right now? Hey, the Lynx was a pretty decent system. Okay, here we go. Something's going on here. Oh, that's pretty... Okay. I don't know what was happening there. Was I supposed to do something there? I feel like I was supposed to open something. Oh, well, I'll figure it out later. Anybody familiar with this one? Oh, my God. This is a real... I mean, this is a difficult transition to make from having played Sonic earlier tonight. Let's figure this out. Alright. Okay, there's nothing going on there. Ah. It says to go this way. Maybe you have to... Maybe you have to get a certain amount of rings, maybe? Man, this is... I'm really dumb, or this is just I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've got no rings now. I'm really doing great. I started off with more rings. Invisible walls. This is like, let's put Sonic in one of the Marble Madness mazes and just like turn him loose. Yeah, that's the irritating thing. I mean, there might be something to this, but I never in my wildest dreams where I'd play one of these games and not know what to do. It's like I'm baffled. And since no one in here has told me what to do, I'm assuming this isn't a game that was very popular. Would be my guess. Like, I'm betting anything that you're supposed to have a certain amount of rings to leave. Oh. And I will never get there. Well, enough of this. We tried. We came, we saw, we failed. Or the opposite of Julius Caesar. So, that was Sonic 3D Blast. Now, this next one I have played, and I'm looking forward to playing it again. November 8th of 96. This is another $60 game. You know, a lot of these have been $60. And that is, I remember, that's the price I remember from back in the day of a lot of these games, which is another reason that I did not get into console games. They were super expensive. And of course, I was pirating everything. So, why would I, I didn't have $60, and the thought of asking my folks to buy me something that cost $60, like I can't even fathom it. I hardly ever ask them for like video games at all. I mean, I'm thinking in my head, you know, and I don't remember. Like, almost all my games are pirated. Brett had a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo, so he must have asked for games. I have to ask him about that Sunday. Might be kind of a fun thing to know. You know, I almost undersold what from what I got sent from Buck. He also sent me the keyboard thing for my Texas Instruments that he also gave me, and a little cover for my joystick adapters. By the way, Texas Instruments stream will be coming as soon as I get the memory expansion. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. So this is Vector Man 2. Now, I played the first one a lot. I don't know how much I played this one. I thought the first one was pretty awesome. The old sludge barge. That's what I named my car. He's getting down. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, I'm not sure I played the second one. I played the first one quite a bit. Oh, I guess I'm playing. Yep. This is a game that I thought was, you know, way ahead of its time. You know, but I mean, people, I don't think these games age that well. Like, I'm not sure how much people like them anymore. I mean, when they came out, I thought they were, I mean, look at this guy spawned from space. I thought these things were freaking awesome back in the day. You know, but I'm not sure how many people like them anymore. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm getting that impression. But, like, I don't hear much about Vector Man. And, I mean, when he came out, that was a pretty big deal. Like, people were, like, could not believe the graphic fidelity of the game. What's up, Rob? O'Hara. We're playing Sega Genesis / Megadrive games, and they're in the dying years of the Megadrive. Although you've missed the worst of it. We've moved into the late '96 now. And we're looking at Vector Man 2, which is certainly whoa, that's cool. I love the lighting effects. I mean, this is some high-level stuff. Now, this looks like a game late in the console's career. Like, nice looking. You've got nice looking graphics. You've got some real pretty shadowing and whatnot. The opening scene, the color changes from space was really cool. Huh. Let's see here. So once I played this, okay, refamiliarize myself with it. Oh, wow! Does that hurt? Not this time. I guess this time, yes. There we go. It's funny to play, you know, we just got finished playing a game on the Amiga called Lollipop. And Lollipop came out on the Amiga about a year before this came out on the Genesis. I mean, look at and we were bragging on how good Lollipop was. I mean, look at it compared to this. I mean, if this had came out on the Amiga, this would be like one of the all-time great games. That's why as the Amiga got more further into its years, like you enter that weird area where, you know, I mean, the Genesis wasn't around since '85, but the Amiga was. And you've got to think the thing we played ran on a system, pretty much run on a system from '85 or '86. So I mean, there was a gap it bridged, but eventually it couldn't bridge it anymore. Doesn't mean Lollipop wasn't a fun game. It's just interesting to think they were so close. See you, 48K RAM. Thanks for coming in, man. Looks like I gotta go underground somewhere to get over this one. Yeah, I don't see the other way. There it is. Yeah, there we go. I love the subterranean world. Nice. There we go. Shoot. I was dumb. Yeah. You gotta get the energy shot. Hey, Flack, are you gonna be doing your music show tomorrow night? One would wonder. Since I just saw you wander in here. Oh, that thing stops temporarily and it keeps going. Okay. Yes, they are. Shoot, I didn't get off of it in time. Oh, wow. A cruise, eh? Where you going? There it is. In the swamp. A lot of underground baloney here. Oh. My God, does that make me start all over? Oh. Well, I was screwing around. There you go. Hey, listen, Vector Man 2. I think that's a winner right there, man. Cozumel, eh? Wow. I've never been on a cruise. Okay. That was Vector Man. In my opinion, the best game we've played so far. Vector Man 2. Now, next one came out. This would be November 6th of 96. And this is sporty, but I'll play this one. This is after the deal went down between... there was a weird thing that happened between Midway and the people that own the license for NBA Jam. And so it resulted in the NBA Hangtime series, which is what came out. NBA Hangtime, which is, I used to have this for the PC, if it's the same one. I used to play the crap out of it all the time. Loved it. NBA Jam is one of those perennial games. You can always play the thing. I hope you've got a big steamer trunk, my friend. Oh, yeah. I always enjoy these things. You know, while we're waiting for this thing to kick up, did you guys have a specific Genesis game, or maybe one you've fallen in love with since the Genesis was out that you get into now? When I think of my favorite Genesis games, they've changed over the years. Because I always liked Eternal Champions an awful lot, but Genesis has some really good shmups on it, and it's got the only home release of Alcon or Slap Fight that's worth a damn. I mean, and it's actually really good. So I'd say that's one amongst my favorite games as well. That's the NBA. So this on the PC, this would rap. He got would rap over this. Yeah, it'd be NBA Hang Time. Always play the same team here. My beleaguered and battered New Jersey squad. Little audio there. Oh, you treasure guy? Yeah. The Pixel Gaiden dudes love the treasure stuff. I'm okay with it. Oh, there's a shooting thing. Man.
From long range, he shoots. Incredible.
It's in.
He shoots.
Man, I couldn't even get to the screen quick enough to get that.
a long range. Incredible.
Wow, I didn't mean to take that, but I'll take that. Like I said, this is a more mild.
Boom shakalaka.
Again, the announcer sounds like he's slowly melting. It's funny to hear this stuff on an actual machine because I've played I've played the emulation of it for so long, and this is the U.S. version, but it sounds real.
Incredible.
You can tell the muffly, you know.
Wild shot.
Gosh, I keep doing that. I wish the shoot button was at every spot.
Raises up.
Dadgummit. The
Raises
crowd
up.
dead, completely silent. The crowd they're totally silent for the goings on here.
He shoots. Wish.
Like we can't get any crowd. I assume because the graphics look pretty good. I'm assuming maybe it just couldn't do it.
Raises up. A pull-up jumper.
There it is. What's a good word,
Wild
Fred?
shot. Wish.
This is another one of those games. When I saw it in the arcade, I was like, "Dang, that's a miracle."
Wild shot. Score.
Yeah, you gotta take it. No way. NBA Hang Time. It's okay. That's one, of course, played in the arcade. I can't imagine why you'd want to play on the Genesis, just for nostalgia purposes. But there's a really tight PC version too. I will admit, I like that. It was a really good PC game. So next on the docket here, another game that I enjoyed. I mean, pretty well. This would be coming out in October of '96, October 11th to be precise. And this game is amongst the Mortal Kombat games. It's the best of Part 3. It's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Let's see if I've got it here. I do. Let's have a go at it here. You know, my brother and me, when we were hot and heavy into the arcade scene, collecting scene, we had Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, and one of the Mortal Kombat 3s. And I think we had, ultimately, no pun intended, we got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 because it was the only way we could stomach Mortal Kombat 3. They really screwed up the series when they added that sprint button, which I hate. I never have liked it, and I still hate it. The combo system's dumb. That's why people say that Mortal Kombat hit its stride, and with the number one Mortal Kombat, I thought it was Mortal Kombat 2. They're pretty much right. I will say I do like the extra characters in Mortal Kombat 3, but I don't like the gameplay as much. And they also just screwed up the story. You know, Mortal Kombat 2, and really Mortal Kombat 1 is probably my favorite looking one. It's got the big, beautiful characters. If you're an old Kung Fu movie guy like I am, you know, it was perfect for a guy like me. I remember the ports being satisfactory. Again, this had a very good PC port, which I owned. There was a time where I actually bought games, and this is one. In fact, I've probably got the CD sitting here somewhere, but I did buy this one. Let's just get into it. I'm going to go look at the buttons. We'll figure it out. Pretty good lineup here. I'm a Kung Lao guy. The AI in this game is idiotic, but they're all like that, and the arcade. Street Fighter is a more fun single play experience by a long shot. Okay, let's see if I can figure out the buttons here. There's a punch here. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, why I can't get that off like I should. Oh. There we go. Used the wrong button. Get out of here.
Round
This is acceptable. Ugh. You can tell I'm no good at this because I'm not doing any of the combos. And that's in this game, the combos are king. I think Brent knows some of the combos in this. Although Brent's like, that's one place we do agree. Like, Mortal Kombat 2 is our game. Brent's a real superstar at that game. I hate to give him credit. Oh! Gosh, I can't get past the first guy. There we go. Having a little trouble getting stuff off, but I don't think my Street Fighter joystick lets me play in this game. Oh! There it is. God. Try one more round here. The button setup's not bad, though. They actually did it pretty well. Some of the new characters they had in this are goofy. I mean, you've got to, and some of the endings in this are just ridiculous. I always liked this guy just because he had a gun. That didn't seem fair. Yeah. And grenades. I forgot about grenades. People really get sick of you when you do that. You'd think grenades would do more damage. I'm a distance weapon guy, and so guys like this I love. But I mean, it's, you know, it's super cheap. I'm trying to remember how to get his gun off. Ah, don't let him get you in the corner. Yeah. I don't remember any of the kills, I'm afraid, from 3. Look what they did to Shang Tsung. Or, excuse me. Yeah, Shang Tsung. Look at him. He looks like a dork. Look at his dumb hair. It's horrible. It's horrible. Here it comes. Bam. It's easy. Cheesy, in fact. It's real cheesy. Mortal Kombat 3. So now we're getting into the better games. More or less. So the next one on my list here is from November or October of 96. I don't think I've played this one. But by God, we'll try it now. And it is called Bassmaster Classic Pro Edition. Which I think, there we go, Bassmaster Classic Pro Edition. This is the fishing game. I think I played, most of the fishing games I ever played were on the Dreamcast. I had one of those gimmicks. Yeah, you got to go pro, Mount. That's the way you do it. You know, I'm looking over my list here. We skipped over Madden 97. They had the audacity to charge $65 for Madden. $5 extra for that one. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. And I'll tell you, EA's been screwing people in Madden for a long time. Look at that. That looks like a screen you'd make with the Amiga right there. Excuse me. I love the hillbilly music they've got here. All right. We don't need this crap. I'll get to pick our guy. Let's see here. None of these guys look probably this guy, like the hickiest. Get to pick your lake? No, we don't get to pick your lake. Practice pond. Go fish. Oh, look at this. You get to drive your boat out there. All right. So now, now the boat's. I guess the fish, the depth finder is going crazy. So we're gonna go somewhere. Let's see if we can maneuver the boat in this little crevasse here. How about right here? What we got here? Select a lure. We need the deep stuff. Let's get that one. Grab a rod. Hey. Let's get the old, oh, we can't use this one yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're in. Oh, okay, here we go. This is exciting. So now we're trying to catch a big one. Oh, and there's the, so you've got a button that reels a little bit. Okay. I haven't seen any big ones yet. This is kind of neat. It's kind of peaceful. I would say, oh, there's a decent sized fish down there. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure. I'm fighting him. Come on. Hey, Happy. We're playing games that right before the Genesis died. This guy doesn't want to... He doesn't want to come up. Come on. Right now we're playing Bassmasters Classic Pro Edition. Come on. Yeah! I got one. Throw it back. Are you kidding me? Bam. That's not bad out of the gate, y'all. Not bad. Okay, that wasn't bad at all right there. We're at 96, Happy. In fact, right now we're going to edge. I'm going to skip a couple of these. NHL 97, Williams' Greatest Hits. Again, a lot of baseball games, a lot of football games. I'm just going to pass those over. And we're going to go into 1996 July. And this one probably is going to go down hard, if I'm honest. That's right. I don't even like the taste of soup. I do like the taste of soup. I saw soup post. I don't like that. I'll tell you what, Mount. I was thinking about that, and just for you, I'm going to play an NHL game right now because we did skip it, and so we'll play it right now. It's NHL 97. Let's give it a whirl. Listen, everybody gets a taste. We skipped 98, but let's just go to 97. Let's see if the hell I did here. Let's see if they've got the price for this one. Yeah, this was another $59 special here. Surely you're underselling. I mean, the next two games after this I can't wait to try. There's two in a row. Look, I know they're going to be good. There's a game here. I swear to you, it's $69, $70. I see two $70 games here. That's all. You got to have a lot of jack to charge that much cash, brother. This is probably when I was into the NHL. I was a Jersey Devils fan back in the day. I got into it because of our local team. We had two different local teams. They both went away instantly, unfortunately. Let's see here. Do we have an exhibition? Practice. I will play the Devils. We haven't gotten to that one yet. We're still in 96. Although I've played that in the past. I was a big fan of the show. Okay. Yes, this is the standard hockey that I remember, which is a good thing. This is a playable game. Quite playable. Oh, already. He was in the crease. He was in the crease. I like to take my goalie far out of the goal. I guess icing and stuff's turned off. My God, that shot was from no. I guess it's we're in practice mode. Cause I was like, man, look how few guys I've got on the freaking ice here. Put them into the boards. Jesus. Ah. I should have played practice. Should have played a real game. That's the problem. That's why I'm sucking. What teams we got here? I'll play Flo Rida. It's funny how much this looks like the old Maddens and stuff. I mean, this is the same kind of top-down perspective that you'd be used to. Good sound effects. By the way, you notice this has a crowd. This has like sound effects. Like why was this missing from like stuff like Hang Time? It's baffling. Can someone get this guy out of here? Kill him. God. I need a brain dead mode when I play these games. What's up, Opt? Good to see you, man. Tonight we're playing a little bit of Sega Genesis. I like to call it the dying years. And from what we played earlier, you can see why they died. Played a lot of garbage. We're playing now it's sort of a mixed bag. Although this hockey game, I like it. I'm not good at it, but I do like it. Man, my goalie should get paid danger pay for the amount of stuff he's been putting up with. What? Hooking? That is... So now I'm going to have a power play. Yeah, what do you want me to do, bum? I'm getting killed out there. I think we've all seen the Hanson brothers from Slapshot. That's the game. That's the movie, by the way. I assume everyone on Earth has seen that by now. But if you haven't seen it, I've modeled my lifestyle on the Hanson brothers. Sit around playing with toys, and then when you go out in public, be ultra violent. All right, that right there was your NHL. To be fair, I didn't give up any goals in that regular game, so I'm going to call that a win for me. That's the way I do it. Now, this next one here, we're back in July 96 for this one. I think I may have played this on ARG, but I don't want to say for sure until I get into it. Oh, well, no. What did I start the same game again? I did. Let's try it again. I'll know when I see it. I don't have a price on this one, but It's a license. It's a licensed title, and it is Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble. Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble. Let's try this one out here. Hey, listen, you can't go wrong with those. Listen, I love Smurf Rescue. Is that the game on the ColecoVision? Because it's great. Listen, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat, Mountain. That's the Jake the Snake's motto. Hope you guys have a great weekend planned. I found out earlier today that I've got to take my kid to basically a Saturday afternoon civics lesson at a local church so he can get 35 points extra credit in social studies. I'm not happy about it, by the way. I love how they schedule this stuff arbitrarily on Saturdays like I got nothing else to do. But by God, I love my son, and I want him to have extra 35 points extra credit, so I'm taking him. I'm just going to be very surly about it. Here we go. That's a pretty nice little tile screen there. Have a good night, Mitsuyama. I can't believe you stayed around this long, man. Thanks for coming around. Have a good evening. Ah, that guy. Oh no, because here's the best part, Mount. I've got to take a picture of him posing with the speaker for him to get the extra credit. They won't just take your word for it. That's for suckers. This is the world we live in. Okay, wow, this looks great. Daffy's right behind me. Well, it's understandable. He got mad at me because I lost the duck. Where did he go? That's a bad guy. Man, this is... I love the animation in this. It's real good. There he is. Now, can I switch between these two guys, or... Is he hurting me? He is. I should have paid more attention. I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing. See, because it keeps asking like I don't know where Dabby's at. Well, I don't. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Maybe I've got to, like, keep him close. Or maybe I've got to throw this thing at him here. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's another ladder. Okay. See, that's the thing that puzzles me. Why do they keep telling me that I need to have him close? I don't... Anybody played this one? This is quite baffling. Like, right there he is. Like, why do I have to... I don't get that. Yeah. Yeah, the Genesis was capable of a lot better graphics than I would have guessed. I gotta say, I mean, we've seen some, because the that Pinocchio game was real pretty too. That's a real good looking game. Of course, the music's on point. Yeah, that's what it is, dude. Whoa, it let me leave. What the hell was that? I don't understand this game a bit. And since I'm not a little kid, I suspect that a little kid would have just as much trouble as I am. Alright, enough of that. So that one was Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny, I almost said Trouble in Paradise. In Double Trouble. Now this next one, I can't tell you how excited I am to play this one, because I've read about it, but I don't know if I've ever actually played it on the Genesis. This game, I wouldn't say this one released. I'd say this one escaped. You know, I own this arcade machine and I own this board. I hope I've got it here. I'd be disappointed if I don't. I do. It's Time Killers, everybody. Time Killers. This game gets a bad rap in the arcade. It's actually a really fun arcade game once you understand how it works. In the arcade, you've got 6 buttons, or 5 buttons, buttons for both your right and left hand, your right and left foot, and your head. And when you lose, you can actually have your limbs chopped off. And so when you hit the button, let's say your right arm gets chopped off, you hit the button, it just blood just spurts out. It's gone. It was a cool game. I know a lot of people hated it, but I always thought it was great. Okay. I can't wait to see what this looks like. This game is considered one of the worst games ever released on the Megadrive. So we'll see how it goes. Look, incredible technology, too. They know better. The colors are going bonkers on here. Here we go. I always play this guy, Rancid. I don't know what's so green. Wow, that's weird. I wonder why it looks like that. That's an annoying noise it's making. Oh, wow. Not a good start. Not sure about the hideous color we're getting here. The sound blows. I can tell you that right now. Let's see if I can cut some of his body parts off here. Oh! This guy does it like, oh, look at this. So when he's dazed like that, if you hit all your buttons at the same time, you'll chop his head off. I think the graphics on this were all done with like an Amiga, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy out of here. I love that. I love that sweep. I haven't seen the limb cutting yet. Oh, dadgummit. The jump is low. Well, I beat around anyway. This is not as bad as I expected. Hey, what's up, drone doctor? Oh, man, this is going to be violent. Oh. I mean, the sound's horrible. The graphics are, I assume, jacked up. I don't know. We have a... Oh, man. I lost that bigger than crap. Oh, God. Gotta take this guy out at least once. Yeah, that's your beheader. Oh, there it is. Finally, I lost an arm. That's what I wanted to see right there. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That is your time killers. Listen, I hate to do it, but I've got to cut the stream a little bit short tonight. Got to go pick up the boy I've just found out. So I'm going to have to head down and pick the old fella boy up. But hey, maybe we'll try this again sometime with the first batch of Sega Genesis games that were available. It might be kind of fun. But I've enjoyed playing through a bunch of this crap. Some good stuff in there, but most of it crap, as we anticipated. So thanks for hanging and banging with me, everybody. Got about 2 hours in, so a good time. And we will see you guys for ARG Presents. Actually, tomorrow it's going to be R. Sinclair, Brent's first episode. So check him out. It should be a lot of fun when we play Rocco. So check that out. We will see you then. Have a good evening, everybody, and a good weekend. Adios.